Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, I decided to bring on the legendary Kyle Couch to do a quick interview. What's going on, Kyle?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good,
We're
good.
actually we're actually on pace for a record month in sales. We're trending for about 90,000.
Dang,
So
that's a
me
great
and
month.
me and one employee. So really an incredible month.
Yeah, that's a ton for just two people.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Well, let's start there then. That's not in the questions, but tell me a little bit about what's enabling you to do that.
So the giveaway this month is going insane.
What are you giving
Um,
away?
Disneyland tickets. We've got two kids, two adults to Disney, and it's just pulling really well. And I mean, it's a hook, man. We get the right person with that's excited to take their kids, and they can't get enough. And I'm quoting more than I've probably ever quoted before, and it's going great.
That's awesome. Well, you mentioned something the other day which kind of triggered me wanting to do this interview with you, and that was you mentioned one of the big things that differentiates giveaway leads from really any other lead source or any other way to start a conversation with someone about their current insurance. Tell me a little bit about that, and now we can kind of tie it back into this Disney giveaway as to why Disney's working so well for that.
Sure. So, we've bought a ton of internet leads. We've spent money and time trying to create center of influence, referrals, and things like that. But the reason that I love giveaway pads so much is generally when you're talking to somebody about insurance, there's a negative trigger to start that conversation. They're
Right,
upset with their company. They think they're paying too much. There's just something that's not right.
right.
Giveaway pad on the other side of that, why it's so valuable and why we love it so much is it's a positive emotional reason to talk to us about insurance. We're giving away something that they're emotionally vested in. And you think about Disneyland. People have been going for generations. Everybody wants to take their kids to Disneyland this year. I don't care who you are. You want to take your kids to Disneyland. Whether or not you can afford it, other discussion. And so when you've got something that is that powerful, and then you tie in, oh, well, how old are your kids? That's awesome. I'm sure they would love
Right.
this. We've got three little kids at home. We're thinking about taking them as well. Um, that's just powerful. So they're already emotionally invested and they're excited.
Yeah.
And the power, I think, of having a very, very positive emotional reason to take a look at an insurance quote is extremely rare. And that's why it's so valuable.
Yeah. Yeah. So normally people are either upset with their price or they maybe recently had a claim that didn't go the way that they wanted it. So they're thinking
Right.
about going somewhere else. And so, it's normally not a positive thing. And yet you
Well, and
can,
it takes me out of the seat of being a necessary evil into being
uh,
a really cool conversation and something that they're excited about.
yeah, and an asset and a partner, right? I think
Right.
that being able to talk to them about their kids, being able to have conversations that normally probably don't come up a lot if they're an internet lead or whatnot.
It might be a little creepy if somebody says, "Yeah, I've got a 2006 Rav4 and I rent my apartment." How old are your kids? That sounds weird, right? But talking
Right,
about Disneyland,
right.
that's totally cool.
Totally cool. Yeah, I mean it's such a powerful way to get in and to bring down their walls. I did a role play just the other day, or not a role play. I was calling on one of our clients' leads, and we talked to one, and they ended up having 6 cars, a camper, and a home, and it all came down to taking the time to get to know her, talking about her kids, connecting on our kids. I guarantee you, if I would have just said, "Hey, do you want an insurance quote? I can give you extra entries in this giveaway," and hadn't taken the time to show her that I cared, she
Right.
probably would have just been like, "Nah." I mean, I guarantee you she's taken care of from an insurance perspective and didn't have a reason to look at it. And so
Right.
um so anyways, yeah, that's very powerful. I'm super glad that the Disney giveaway is going really well for you. And you've been doing this for what, 2 going on 3 years now that you've been
Yep.
with us?
Yeah. Yeah. I think we started at the end of 2019.
Okay. Wow. Well, what would you tell, you're a veteran in this. I think a lot of people, they come to us skeptical about
Sure.
the results that we can deliver, right? I had a guy the other day who was like, well, I'm going to take your numbers and probably half them because you're a salesperson and you're probably inflating your numbers, which we don't, by the way, but you know.
Right.
Anyways, so what would you tell anyone who's skeptical?
Well, first of all, I would say that if there's a vendor out there who is under promising and overperforming, it's Giveawaypad. It's Ryan Egan and Giveawaypad, bar none. I mean, that's a no brainer. But I would say, so here's where I was at almost 3 years ago. I had started out with 7 employees. I was down to about 3 or 4, and I was going broke. I mean, we were spending so much money on marketing to try to get $30,000-$40,000 on the board. And then enter Giveawaypad, and we started talking about how cool would it be to do giveaways. And I met you, Ryan, and it just all kind of fell into place. And I thought, well, this is a no-brainer. Let's go for it. It literally cut my marketing down by probably more than half because the value of the leads that I was getting and the power to convert those because of the things that we've talked about was just there. So I would say if you're thinking about doing it, there's a few things going on in the market right now that I think are going to be extremely valuable and really set up 2022 to be your best year as an insurance agent. Number one is there's a lot of uncertainty. And I think that people are starting to get scared about things globally. And here at home, inflation's hitting us hard. More people than ever are going to be thinking about, man, maybe when I'm up for renewal or whatever, I should start taking a look around. Well, you're going to come in mid-renewal most likely and be a hero because you're giving away something that they want for them and their family. And chances are you're probably going to have a pretty decent rate because everybody's rates are going to go insane this year. So more people are going to be looking, and you're going to have a unique in. You're not buying a web lead that 7 other people and everybody that works for them is trying to get a hold of. You're going to have an exclusive, you're going to be the only game in town, right? When you're looking at these quotes, which is so valuable. I'd say give it 3 months. Put the money out there, bet on yourself and your staff a little bit, learn the process. Ryan's got some great training in place. Give you guys 3 months to see if you can't seriously put up some really, really big premium for less than what you're paying now on leads. And if you're not buying leads, you're going to see a huge increase in growth, a huge increase in referrals, and a huge increase, I think, in retention.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you
Yeah,
sharing
appreciate
that.
you.
We always appreciate having you in the Giveawaypad family, and I'm putting all the positive energy I can your way that you hit that 90. Let's break 100 grand. Let's just
no kidding.
let's set the goal at 6
let's up
figures.
Exactly. That's what we're shooting for.
All right.
So,
Awesome,
all right.
brother.
Thanks,
Well, I
Ryan.
appreciate your time.
Yep.
Take care.
Thanks, buddy.